Okay, chaps, pals, and friends of many flavours, welcome back to a group of nerds fight the embodiment of chaos. I've noticed we have an autosave at something called the Echo Gate, which I'm hoping is going to put us straight into the final boss and means we won't have to fight Deta again. So that's why I haven't loaded it yet, because I obviously would have difficulty doing any sort of intro or starting up recording and all that while I was in the middle of a fight. So yeah, here we go, we're gonna load. Let's see what we've got. The Echo Gate. Yeah, this.
What you're looking
Oh,
for?
okay, we're here. I mean, this isn't too bad.
There's one last thing we have.
We've got a cutscene to watch. I'm gonna talk over it. Because we've seen all this before, and it's kind of disappointing to have to watch it again. I might even cut this out, but don't count on it because I'm a very, very fucking lazy editor.
The fountain.
So, yeah, here we have our good friends and evil Beardo.
Someone must take the keystone.
They're lining up here. You'll know. Watch this bit.
How about Grumpus? You found it. You throw it in.
I ain't touching that thing, coward.
Wuss.
Give me that.
His entire plan hinges on him being the one to take it up there, and yet he is resistant to it. Like, if anyone had said, "Okay, fine, I'll do it," then he would have been fucked.
Well, here goes.
His evil chaos plan would have been ruined in an instant.
No.
Gotta say, it's pretty dumb of him to carry that symbol around at all times as well. I know he's got the big beard to cover it up, but despite that, it's like anyone could see. Like, if he was asleep, and he has slept in the same room as these people before, and his beard just sort of flops to one side a bit, anyone could see it. Anyone could see it. He should have kept that symbol a little bit more well hidden, couldn't he? That probably would have been the sensible thing. Anyway, here come the spaghetti monsters from outer space. They look scary and pointy, but I don't think we have to have anything to do with them, which is a shame because they're pretty cool models. And this is all pretty well animated and everything. You know, it's like they could have put these to good use. But instead, we're just gonna fight this lad right here. Kind of annoyed that we don't fight Grumpus, to be honest. I was kind of hoping like Grumpus would be consumed by the chaotic energy and warp into the god, so then we could kill two birds with one stone, but Grumpus just gets away. Look, he just does this. Does this little Hitler salute, and then just launches into space. Later, nerd. So, you know, it's like, well, so much for getting to level out that betrayal. Anyway, we're going to follow this lad up here and we're going to fight his balls, and we're probably going to die again because it was a pretty horrible fight the first time round, and it's probably not going to get any less horrible. But at least we're prepared this time. To be honest, all we really need to do is get off an aerial trigger and a plasma wall. I think that would probably be enough to kill them all. Maybe 2 plasma walls, I don't know, but we don't have to stay alive that long, but apparently it's difficult, even though they're only doing like 200 damage each. They do a lot of status effects. A lot of status effects. The fight can go on for fucking 20 minutes and we'll only have one turn each because of how fucking long it takes to achieve anything. Anyway, I'm literally just going to sit here and wait for my limit breaks to charge up. Boots is confused again. I really wish they'd stop confusing Boots. If they could confuse Stiletto or something, that would make life a lot easier, but no. They have to confuse the guy who does all the damage. They have to confuse the actual good character. So, I mean, we can wait for his limit break all we like, but he's not going to be able to use it, because he's just going to fucking shoot Stiletto in the dick. And don't think otherwise. Stiletto 100% has a dick. I mean, just look at her. Just look at her. She's built. She's taken so many steroids that she's definitely grown a little lady penis. My, this is fun. We should probably use that plasma wall at least. That'd be a smart idea. They're just standing here getting shot. And I'm literally just not going to use Stiletto's turn. I think that's probably my best bet. Just have her sit there. And then whenever someone gets in real danger, throw him a healing at him. So it's not the most thrilling of battles, really. Just waiting for certain events to happen and not even making attacks. But I feel like this is probably the best way to handle it. I'm assuming quite a lot here that killing them all at once will let us on to the next phase or whatever. But I guess there's no guarantees of that. Let her get hit a little bit more yet. Okay, that would do. Not because I'm trying to conserve items, because I'm trying to conserve her turn. It'll be a while before she gets another one, and I want to make sure, you know, she puts it to good use. Oh, it's Boots. Boots is good. Boots is free. Aerial trigger. I don't know if this will quite be enough damage. We might need another plasma wall. But if this is, then this has gone a lot more smoothly than the first attempt. Yeah, okay, that clearly wasn't anywhere near enough damage. These things are pretty damage resistant. How much was plasma wall doing? I thought it was like, you know, 1 to 2k, but it's probably less than that if aerial trigger's only doing just over 2k. Right? Right. Nevertheless, we will continue to save up for another one. This just seems to be the way to do it. Seems to be our chance at victory. Hang on, any second now. Any second now. There it is. They're probably going to need another aerial trigger on top of this. I can't remember exactly how much health they had, but somewhere around like 6k maybe? And we've done like 4.5. Boots might as well heal himself at this point, because it's going to be a while before he has another limit break, so he may as well use his turns constructively. Hopefully Stiletto will get a turn before she dies. That's the dream. I mean, it's looking less and less likely, but oh, thank fuck. That hits Stiletto then. I know she's not the most useful member of the team right now, but she's a target at the end of the day. If she's dead, then that's more damage going into the other two. Unless you know any turn is worth having at this point, considering how few of them we're getting. I keep holding on for them limit breaks. I'm still calling them limit breaks. I think they're just called skills in this, aren't they? They're just called. I think they're just called skills. It's hard to see because there's nothing I can look at the moment because no one has one. But yeah, it's a weird name for what is a special move. I think Final Fantasy, for all its faults, has always come up with some pretty rad terms for things. Limit breaks and overdrives and stuff. It's good. Well, he's got his thing, but he's also got this much of a turn. Oh, she's got hers. Let's go! Plasma wall! Plasma fucking wall! Stiletto's going to go ahead and use a heal grease on Boots. I know she technically needs it more right now, but he's the more important character. And I'm hoping she'll have another turn before she goes down, so... Might be a big ask, but there we go. It's worth noting that Boots, once again, isn't charging a turn at all. I don't know if that resets it, or if when it comes back it will be where it was up to before. It will be nice if it's the latter, but it's probably the former, let's be real. Oh wow, this is not going good. I might have to use... Yeah, I probably am going to have to use Ro to heal Stiletto. It's okay, Ro is still a way off her limit break, so... Oh god, that was very good timing. This was about to come, because that would have killed her. Ro's going to need a heal now, I should think. That is what is known as the damage. These fucking... See, Ro has my one ribbon, or whatever the version is in this, whatever it's called. The accessory that gives you immunity to all status ailments, so she's fine in this fight, but the other two are just getting absolutely fucking clobbered. I mean, what do you do against this many status ailments this rapidly? And that's the problem, isn't it? The damage isn't that much, but when they're stopping your turns and making you attack your party and so on and so forth, it's just ugh. Just stop it. Just stop it. Hey, we got him! I don't know what this means, if anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and... Okay, I'm not gonna go ahead. What do we do now? They're dead. What the fuck? Excuse me, video game. Well, I'm completely out of ideas. This guy's just gonna bring them all back again. I mean, maybe it's only something you can do once. But if... I thought I'd kill them all and then... If not move on to phase 2, then at least give us access to attack him for a little while. But no, apparently we're just not allowed to attack him, like, at all. That's not something that's on the books. Not on the table. It's not a concept the video game developers considered. Attacking the boss? You must be crazy! I'm just curious, like, is there any point moving around here? Does this achieve anything for us? I know I really should be healing because I'm just going to die, but... suppose a better healer. There you go. Okay, I've kind of had a thought. You know, if I ever get a turn again. We'll do this because it's just sensible to aerial trigger whenever you get the opportunity. Hate having to waste Rose's turn healing people, but Stiletto's still kind of out of action, so and I'm not going to tell you what my thought was, because if it works, then I'll look like some sort of demented genius, and if it doesn't work, then I'll look like a fucking idiot for suggesting it. So instead, we're just gonna play it out and see what happens. Ugh. Ro is once again gonna have to waste her turn healing Stiletto. Appears to be all she. Oh no, never mind. Stiletto's dead. Gonna have to waste my turn resurrecting Stiletto. You know, assuming I get another turn, for that matter. Actually, what I'm gonna do is Plasma Wall. And let my good pal Boots resurrect her. Because Plasma Wall is kind of more useful than whatever he was going to do. Nothing, really. Oh, it would make a lot of sense. If what I'm thinking is right, it would make a lot of sense. And if it's wrong, then I'm completely out of ideas. God, I miss Grumpus. Yeah, we're 20 minutes into this fight already. Just throwing that out there. This is some pretty arduous shit, to be honest. Right, is this going to kill him? Is that going to be enough? think it should be. Yes, right, okay. Yes! And now we get Palin. We can move on to this one. Palin's on the wrong one. Right, they have to be on their colour coordinated spots. Okay, well fuck that. That's so fucking annoying. But that's fine, I suppose. Is he really going to resurrect all of them already? Okay. Annoyingly now, Ro and Pal are the wrong way round, and we don't really have an easy solution for fixing them. At least we've removed one from the equation. I mean, that's something, right? Stiletto's turned off one of the bastards. But this fight is going to take a hell of a long time. And the annoying thing is, I guarantee there's a phase 2 after we remove the orbs, because I mean we still haven't hit the fucking dude. Actually going to heal Reese complete Boots instead of Ro, even though Ro's in dangerous levels of health because they still don't seem to be attacking her. Really don't know how I'm going to sort out my little quandary we've got here. He can't move at all. I mean, I guess he may as well just punch this. Yeah, he's doing nothing. He may as well be a healer. Didn't know if I got him a better weapon at some point to make him a bit more worthwhile, but guess not. Can't believe I've like fucking ruined this fight for myself. I'm gonna have to like start moving Ro all the way around, and then once I move Boots in, she'll be able to pass him. It's the only way I can like fix this at this point. I do actually massively need to heal Ro as well, because if he uses his big Kablamo attack, she's going to be dead. So I mean the question becomes, is it worth continuing to AoE or just to like... Did I just move back to the... Oh, I suck so much! Oh, I didn't really... I thought I was doing it good, but I was doing it bad all along. Oh, for fuck's sake. Roboman, you are a... For a scientist, you're pretty fucking dumb. I'm blaming you for this, Ro. This wasn't my fault. It was your fault. You're the one who moved. All I did was ask you to. You could have ignored me. kind of want to try out Pal's latest latest hot. You know what I'm saying? His second level limit break, but it's not really giving me an opportunity to, because I need to keep healing. Keep healing, keep healing, Boots. Who I should add also has an aerial trigger ready to go, but can't really use it at present. So I really don't want to have to put Boots in, because then I'm not going to have access to him, and he's the only fucker who can do any damage. Maybe if I weaken them all enough with Boots, then we can just kill them one at a time and step into the circle. That might be how we have to do this. We've hit him with an aerial trigger already, haven't we, since... Right, I'm not clicking anything until I see where these locations... Right, yeah, that's where we want to go. That way. Keep going, Ro. Don't stop moving. I'm all about the pop songs today. Apparently. Let's get Power back in his rightful position. There we go. So we're slowly fixing this. We're getting there. Alright, let's get an aerial trigger up and running. I'm hoping this will put them all, you know, within sort of 1 or 2 hits from death. 1 or 2 Boots hits at least. And then we can just like kill Powers, move him in, kill Pacos, move him in, kill Democrituses, move him in, and then sort out the last 2. Yep, that's where we want to go. Eek. This is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. We're gonna heal Boots first. That seems like a sensible thing. Keep old Booty Boy alive. Despite the fact he is once again not having turns. And once that's over and done with, we can resurrect Pal. Hopefully do something about that yellow orb. And then everything will be going good again. Everything will be back on track. Everything will be A-OK. There we go, pal. What a pal. Can we shoot the yellow one? Oh, she sure as hell can't. Can you pocket singularity the yellow one? It's the yellow one? No, you can't. Okay. Well, in that case, you are now on healing duty until further notice. We're just going to leave Power with a turn. so that he can move in as soon as the thing dies, so the guy doesn't get a chance to resurrect it. It's all down to Boots to kill the damn thing. I can only assume they're not attacking Ro because they know she's immune to status ailments. Makes you wonder what would happen if somehow I got my hands on 3 of the status ailment immunity items. Because they've not hit her once. The only damage she's taken is from the big kablamos. The old big bangs. Oh yeah, she can throw a fucking tub of grease over there, but she can't shoot over there. Fair enough, fair enough. And let me judge what you're capable of. Yes, you can arc a grease, but you can't arc a shot. Arc a grease. It's not something you talk about very often, arcing grease, but it's theoretically a thing, right? It just nearly got a turn. It's nearly happened. There we go. Shoot the yellow one, and please just let it die in one hit. It will make my life so much easier if it does. Probably not, is it? Probably going to be one more. Oh no, we did it. There. Did it. Right, you heal Boots. This time, Boots can't shoot this, so... Oh, we could start moving Ro back, actually. That's a thought. I mean, she's gonna have to kill this first and then No, it's probably easier just to go with plan A, actually. It's gonna mean Ro's on her own for the last orb, but she can probably handle it. I mean, it doesn't seem to want to shoot her anyway, so... Hit the red one. Don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll soon find out. No, it's not. Okay, well, Paco, just hold your turn for a turn. Just until Ro's got another shot in her. She seems to be halfway there already, which is odd. I don't know. Turn order works in mysterious ways in this game. Right, shoot the red one. That's a miss, isn't it? Yep, of course it's a fucking miss. Of course it is. I've never been quite this okay with Boots not having turns. Paco's gonna die though. Or we can shuffle him onto his orb. He's just gonna fall down all dead like. Right. The red one. Shoot it. Come on, it should be dead now. There we go. Move in. Sweet. And the thing is, Democritus is actually kind of... Why is Ro... Oh, never mind. Just confusing me. Her entire limit break bar is gone. It's kind of weird. I don't know why that's happened. But, oh hum. See, Democritus ain't charging a turn right now. Which, as they say, is mad unfortunate. If my team could not be frozen, I really wish there was some way of dispelling status ailments in this. That's one thing I would very much appreciate. Because I really can't do shit right now. Like even a little bit of shit. Not even a little bum flake. I can't do it. It's not happening. Everything I could do is kind of reliant on people who aren't Ro having turns. All I can do is stand here and throw fucking shit at them. You know how Democritus thawed out, sorry, that's the word I want, before Boots did. Just pointing that out. Despite the fact he was frozen way before they were. Alright, well I guess if we're not going in for another turn I might as well heal Boots. I can only assume that Ro has unnaturally low accuracy. I've not really looked at the stats, you know, compared them to what... Whoa! Democritus is fast! Shoot your own goddamn thing. In fact, no, Ro's going to have a turn soon. And do you know what? I'm sick of fucking missing. This seems like a colossal waste, but apparently her limit break bar just seems to drain occasionally anyway. I don't know if that's something that one of the orbs is doing or something, but... if that's not dead, then we're going to have a stern talk. There we go. Move in. Yeah, what now? Only 2 orbs left, and annoyingly one is still the Freezy orb. Also annoyingly, Boots still isn't unfrozen. I assume it's just refreshing the freeze over and over again. I mean, surely it's not 100% of happening, or else he would never have had a turn in this entire fight, but... it's still pretty odd. I mean, honestly, while Boots ain't having turns, I'm just going to start moving Ro all the way back round to her designated orb. Oh, hang on, Boots is having a turn suddenly. Thing is, he is just going to kill it, and then it's going to get resurrected again before he can move in. So I'm going to have to kill it with Ro. Is that going to be enough? No. Kill it with Ro, move him with Boots, and then just shuffle Ro round to the... final placement. This Boots gonna need to heal himself here. Kinda, yeah. Only 2 orbs left, so he's not taking that much damage anymore, but I really don't want to lose at this point, and it's not like I'm short on heal grease. Oh, looks like he's frozen again. Ain't that swell? Start moving around, Ro. This might take a while. It's like old Boots is just having a little nap. A little hypothermia-induced nap. Come on, you can make it to final base. That was my attempt at making some sort of sports reference. I know that there's bases in that baseball I've heard so much about. Not really sure how they work, if I'm honest, but... Oh yeah, and now Rose in the one position where she can't shoot the fucking one we need to shoot. There we go! I'm really intrigued to see what happens once Rose's the only one left. Don't know if she's going to be able to move in fast enough, to be honest, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, for fuck's sake, he's frozen again! Why is he frozen again? God damn it, Boots! Ugh. This is immensely annoying. Go on, bring it back then. At least I've got pocket singularity up, we can whittle it down pretty quickly now. To be fair, they must shoot Row eventually, because I game overed on this fight last time, didn't I? It stands to reason that sooner or later they will get around to... They presumably just make her a low priority because their status effects won't work on her. Oh, Jesus. Not a good time for this. Might have to resurrect Boots in a second. Come on, Ro. Come on, get a turn. Get a turn, Ro. Get a turn. You can do it. Oh well, looks like we're resurrecting Boots. I have to question as to how I game overed. I know Boots was confused, but I admit that's taking away a lot of my damage output and giving it a lot to the enemies, but even so, that's not something you'd expect to happen too easily. So here's kind of what I'm thinking right now. No, he's frozen again. Fuck's sake. And that's a miss. Of course it's a miss. Maybe, you know, Ro, if you took those dark glasses off, you'd be able to see a little bit better. Just throwing that out there. This is so obnoxious. I'm gonna be on this final push. Just needing to get Boots into that step. He's gonna be here for like days. And I can't move Rowan because if I do that, then he might just be left frozen on his own and die and game over me. So... just gonna have to keep whittling it, the blue thing down and pray that Boots isn't frozen. Please don't freeze him again. Please. Pretty please. Right, okay, we're going for this. This is the plan. This is definitely going to kill Rose. I'm hoping it's also going to kill Boots's. Right. Now we need to wait and see if Boots can get a turn before it resurrects. Because if not, we're going to have a real problem on our hands. Yes, good. You move in. Okay, you can stop doing that now. I just need... No, he's bringing it back. Okay, okay, this is fine. This is fine. Ro can handle it. It's just one orb. Ah, she's poisoned. Maybe she's not immune to all status ailments. I thought she was. What we're going to need to do is make sure she doesn't die. And that just means spamming heal grease completes on herself, then that's hunky dory. I do wonder what we're going to be dealing with after this, though. I am curious. See, I can't see a lot of worth in shooting this. Might take a little bit longer, potentially, but I feel like I'm safer just using a heal grease complete every turn, aside from when I can use Pocket Singularity. Potentially. And maybe we'll go for a shot. Just a little cheeky shot. I mean, it's just going to miss. Because Ro is just inept. But this isn't a huge amount of damage, I know, but I'm just constantly worried that I'm going to get hit by the big old super blast when my health's a bit lower than is ideal, and then I'm going to game over with my last character. Because this fight has now taken 47 fucking minutes. I'm still not done. As I say, this is probably still only phase 1 of at least 2. And I really, really don't want to die at this point. Really don't want to die at this point. Very rarely in a game have I been this invested in a boss fight. Just waiting. Just waiting. I'm pretty certain a second Pocket Singularity will kill it, so that will put me... Any shots I do between now and then are just a waste of time when I could be keeping an eye on my health instead. Right. Okay, Pocket Singularity, move in, then we see what we're dealing with. We killed the final testicle. Oh, thank God, he's just... I thought he was like literally just instantly resurrecting it then. I mean, this is still pretty horrible. I'd rather not be taking all this damage, but... Just please, please let me have a turn before... Are you joking? I physically can't... I can't win then! I literally can't win if he's just going to instantly resurrect it. What do I do? Does it take longer to have my next turn after I use a limit break? Is that a thing? I didn't really notice that being a thing, but... I don't... I killed it. He hit me in the face really hard, and he resurrected it. And now we're starting again. Help. Je ne comprende. Please, for the love of God, hit it. Thank you. Alright, big bang attack. I think Roe is carrying poison, but I don't know whether I'll be able to poison the poison orb. Because that's my only other thought, is if it dies of poison. Then I'll be safe to just stroll straight in, but... Ugh. This is quite the pickle I've got myself into here. Quite the unfortunate circumstance. And I'm chugging through these heal greases. I've used like half of them. I had like 120 going into the Data fight. I'm down to 68 now. I think we can say with some confidence that this is the final fight though, can't we? There's probably not going to be... I mean, yeah, I'm expecting multiple phases for this fight, but it's probably not going to be anything else afterwards, right? So, you know, blowing all my healing items and stuff at this point isn't really a big deal. It did poison it. You can poison the essence of poison itself. Not sure that it's taken any damage from poison yet though, which is unfortunate. So yeah, my new plan is to just try and shoot it off in the hopes that not using a limit break will bring me my turn faster and I'll be able to move in. That's the dream. Yes. There. Yes. Yes, we did it. Oh, look at this. By their powers combined, they are Captain Chaos Banisher. Fucking Rainbow Dash, more like. Oh. Is that it? I guess there isn't a phase 2, we just blow the guy the fuck up in a cutscene. I mean, that's fine. Phase 1 went on for 54 minutes, so I think we've had enough of it. And then we'll just fly through space back to Anachronox. Oh, I love this game. I hate this game, but I also love this game. It's so wacky dumb. But what about Grumpos? He's still out there. It ain't over yet. Or is it? I don't know. Is it? Can't see how Grumpos would be any more dangerous than a fucking god of chaos.
You're crazy. I can't believe you're going after those things. I'm serious, Boots. I can't let you do this.
Weren't you the one telling me to get off my butt just a few weeks ago?
There's a difference between getting a job and throwing away your life.
I've never felt this strongly about anything. I have to do this.
What makes you think you can save the universe when you couldn't even save me?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You all set?
Don't worry. I'll make things good. Ready to hit the road, partner?
You betcha, Mr. Boots. Sly.
It's the broken window. Memories, eh?
We all decided we want to be there when you get yourself killed.
Then let's do it. Let's get some breakfast.
Any game that parodies fucking Reservoir Dogs is okay with me. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, holy yes, you have won. Just like that, eh? Just like fucking that. Whew. So, yeah, a long time coming. You ain't kidding. That's 31 hours. 31, well, more than 31 hours, truth be told, including bits I had to redo for various reasons. That was a game, wasn't it? That was a hell of a game. It kept me going, kept me interested. Gotta say, dialogue, scripting, the comedy was on point. You know, the story of this game was fucking A, absolute fucking A. Everything about it, you know, the characters were all really cool. You know, I didn't like Boots at first, but he grew on me. And oh, oh wow, brilliant character designs as well. I mean, you know, being able to play a planet and a space wrestler, and it's little beardy dwarf man and everything. It was fucking brilliant. Fucking good job, Bruce DeBose, Raphael Parry, not so much Tom Hoare, sorry, Denise Lee, Ellen Loki, Richard Gorbert, and Jenny Tooley. You did great fucking jobs. Great fucking jobs, guys. You know, great voice acting, great personality brought to all the characters. And if only the game had been slightly more fine-tuned, shall we say. I mean, the crashes were a problem, don't get me wrong. The crashes, I think there were a couple of them, weren't there? I know the most recently was the one in the Detta fight where it froze after he used his special ability, but I think that happened earlier in the game as well. Obviously they're a problem and they could do with fixing, which is pretty clear, but just the speed of the combat was a big thing. A lot of the way the area transitions just slowly panned every time you move from one screen to another and stuff. There was a lot of very slow camera pans in this game, which were just uncomfortably just arduous. But as I say, end of the day, the story was good. The story was great. You know, the core gameplay was really solid as well. As I say, buggy and could do with ironing out a little, but it was a good combat system. I thoroughly enjoyed the combat system. What more is there to say? This was fucking Anachronox, and it is a good fucking game. Like, a really good fucking game. And I'm gonna have to look up and see what else. What were they called? Ion Storm? Is that what the guys who made this were called? I've seen the name 100,000 times at this point, but for some reason it refuses to stick in my head. I know it was Eidos Publishing, but you know, that's Eidos. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up and see if they made any more games, because god damn, I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed it, like, really enjoyed it. I love a game that can be serious when it needs to be and have a sense of humour when it needs to be, without either one invalidating the other, shall we say. Which this game managed to juggle very well, I think. Like, genuinely, can we just stop a second and point out that this guy's name is Theodosius Theodoridius. That guy. That is a hell of a name. But, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, like there's the stuff with Fatima's death and Boots' sort of hatred of his own impotence and all that sort of thing, you know, his fury at Debtor, all that was actually pretty well handled, you know, considering how light-hearted a lot of the game was. I think it was pretty good. Excuse me, a lot of folks for a 5-hour long game? 5 hours? 5 hours? Anyone completing this fucking game in 5 hours has to... Oh. No, I didn't finish the game in 5 hours. The glowing green guy in Center Station, you did talk to him, right? Are you fucking with... Right up to the end, this game's fucking with me. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I know I'm just sitting here gushing at this point. Play the quests of the other 2 characters you didn't choose. They're cool. Yeah, there's that too. There are 3 baby dope fish in the game. I was trying to talk, but I'm just getting distracted by what's scrolling past on screen at this point. Yeah, as I say, this game... There's more reading. There's more reading. Huh. Cool. It's just someone's little... Special thanks to Jake and Squirrel for making it the whole way. Good job, Jake and Squirrel. And a little smiley face for Joey and Lee. Yeah, cool. Cool, guys. Are we done? Are we done thanking people now? Can I... No, there's more. There's more. It's mostly just thanks to people. It's nothing that interesting. What was I saying? Yes, the game has its flaws. They are big flaws, but they are flaws that could be ironed out with a remaster, which this game physically needs a remaster, just to fix the bugs. That's it. That's all you really need, really, if I'm honest. I mean, you know, HD would all be very nice and everything, but probably fairly unnecessary. It really needs to fix those bugs, though. They are big bugs, and they had me frustrated at times playing this game. But what, the end? Just kidding. Was this genuinely not the end? Because I've just given my wrap-up spiel, and now you're telling me you're kidding? Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. There are no words for this game at this point. Kill you? Kill you? Kind of threatening, kind of offensive language. Are you done now, Anachronox? Are you done? Can we wrap this up? Can we bring this to a close? Yeah? I think we're done. I think we can effectively finally bring this tremendous little game from the olden time. You know what? I could go for some breakfast right now. A proper cooked breakfast with sausages and bacon, fried bread, the works, you know. Yeah. Second verse, same as the first. Okay. Oh, credits are repeating. Okay, so the credits are repeating, which I think means we can finally... Are you done? Are you done? Hey, are you done? Is this it? Can we? Can we? There we go! Hey! Round of applause for Anachronox. If you enjoyed the game in any way, if you just watched this and went, that was a pretty cool final boss fight, just this one video, then check out the rest of the game. Go buy it. Seriously, it's not a lot on Steam, and it's hella good. Even if you watch the entire thing, go buy it anyway. As I say, it's pretty cheap, and you know, whether Iron Storm are even still around anymore, at least it should still be supporting the developers, which is good, because these guys put a lot of work into this, clearly, and it was a game. It was a game, and now we are done. I will see you another time for whatever the hell game I decide to play next. Goodbye.